Knight h5 comes on the board, threatening a check here. So rook g8, trying to prevent it, and now very important to play rook to g3, offering a trade. If you trade, then hg3, again g7 becomes weak, so bishop g5 played here, and Pragg chops off the rook. Rook takes rook, and he takes with the bishop, and now you can take on d3. Pragg, actually, what he managed to do here is that in spite of making a blunder, a huge one, he then has kind of steadied his ship, made certain good moves, and reclaimed a bit of his advantage. Knight comes to e4, you can now go rook f3, which is a strong move. Pragg goes rook b3, which is also a pretty good move. You want to plan rook b8 next. Magnus goes knight to d6, and rook to b8 played here. Now the bishop comes into e3, king has to move out, otherwise there would have been a deadly check if he would have gone into h1. He goes king f7, then puts his king back. Magnus is a bit confused, actually he went to king e7 first. Maybe he wants to go king f7, he saw king e7, there is a queen e5 check, he goes king f7. But now queen e5 is super strong move. It actually just gets the queen into e6 then, and Pragg finds it. He plays this brilliant move. Queen e5, and Magnus goes rook to g6. White plays queen h8, attacking the pawn on h7. The bishop goes back to h6, and he takes the pawn. Bishop comes back to g7 and takes knight g7, rook g7. But queen h6, queen h5, what do you want to do? Pragg plays queen. Thinking about it, he brings his queen to h6, presses the clock. Now again threatening a check here. Rook g6 played, and Pragg brings his queen back to e3, attacking the pawn on a7. He goes rook g7, takes the pawn, king to g6 played, and Pragg goes queen to b6, pinning here. The check comes to the king. Now you can go inside safely because there's no dark squared bishop. All that Pragg has to do here is bring his queen here or here, bring the rook to b6, and just remove these knights. They are firmly embedded, but I think you can get rid of them, and once you get rid of them, you have passers on both wings. Rook to c7, he's threatening a mate with rook c1 check, but Pragg is faster. Check, king h6, queen e6 with the idea of king h7 mate, king h5 also check. There's no way to prevent mate. Magnus resigns.